I used to believe that internet horror stories were exaggerated, urban legends, clickbait, something designed to scare kids. That belief ended in the winter of 2018. At the time, I was living alone in a small apartment in San Diego, California. I worked late hours, usually getting home after midnight. My routine was simple: dinner, shower, phone scrolling, sleep. Nothing unusual. Until my cousin came to stay with me. He was 12 years old, quiet, smart, always on his phone. One night while we were watching TV, he asked me a question that didn't fit his age. He asked if I'd ever heard of someone called MOMO. I laughed it off, told him it was fake, just another scary picture people used online. He didn't laugh back. He said MOMO had added him on WhatsApp and knew his name without being told. That should have been the moment I took his phone away, but I didn't. That same night at 11:48 p.m., my phone vibrated on the table. Unknown number, no profile name, just a picture. I recognized it instantly. A pale, distorted face, bulging eyes, an unnatural smile stretched too wide to be human. Momo. Before I could react, a message appeared. Hello. I stared at the screen, waiting for the typing bubble to disappear. Instead, another message arrived. I can see you. I didn't reply. Then came the message that made my chest tighten. San Diego, 2nd floor, lights off. I stood up and looked around my apartment. Everything he described was correct. I blocked the number immediately, deleted the chat, told myself it was coincidence, someone playing a sick joke. I barely slept that night. The next morning, my cousin refused to touch his phone. He looked exhausted, pale. After some pressure, he finally told me what happened. Momo had been messaging him for days. At first, the messages were friendly. Then they became specific, personal. They told him what time to wake up, what clothes to wear, what not to tell his parents. And then the instructions changed. They became darker. When I checked his phone, the chat was gone. No messages, no number, no evidence. Just like it never existed. His parents contacted the police. The officer didn't seem surprised. He said they'd received multiple reports involving the same image, same pattern. Children targeted, messages that disappeared, numbers that traced to nowhere. They couldn't officially link it to one source. Too many servers, too many burner accounts. The case stalled. A week later, I thought it was over. Then my phone buzzed again. Different number. No image. Just text. You interfered. My hands went cold. Another message followed. The child was learning obedience. I didn't reply. I turned my phone off and changed my number the next morning. Today, years later, my cousin doesn't use social media. He still refuses to talk about that week. As for me, I never answer unknown numbers. Because sometimes, late at night, when my phone lights up unexpectedly, I remember that face. And I wonder, how many messages were sent that were never reported, and how many children answered back?